Trying to get everything situated. I think we're better the other way. Go ahead and drop this down a little bit like that. There we go. Get you guys right here. There we go. We'll go ahead and put this on my laptop here in front of me. That way I can see any comments that come in. Because I'm not good at this. I'm not good at being a YouTuber right now. But it's alright. We're gonna get the hang of this. Nope. No British. Alright. I'm sorry for any noise you guys might hear. I do have animals and they're particularly loud right now. I don't have a studio at the moment, so we're gonna have to endure them just a bit. But I also have a roommate who just woke up, and so it might get a little loud in here too. So hopefully not. Hopefully we'll be all right. Flip through all the artwork. Flip through all the artwork. Other stuff. I drew this at a laundromat with my sister. It's me as a wrestler, running with a belt, hitting Jack Skellington in the face. Artist stuff, you know? But I don't know if I want to do it this way or if I want to turn it and do it this way. I am nervous and excited for this. I'm not really sure how to feel yet, but I want to wait just a little bit. It's not exactly time for us to go live yet, but I started it anyways. We are at 10 o'clock now. So I'm gonna wait, let a few more people join in, drink some coffee. Oh yeah. There was a lot of feedback as well, you guys. I was very surprised to see all the feedback I got from the polls. I put a poll on everything I had. So I put a poll up on YouTube, um, Instagram, and TikTok. So I think Instagram, I think Instagram came out 50-50. Um, Everyone on TikTok wanted to see Will, and then everyone on YouTube, or no, everyone on TikTok wanted to see Richie, and everyone on YouTube wanted to see Will, and it was 50-50 on Instagram. And so then I had to put it on to ChatGPT so that way I could figure out who actually won, and it's Will Byers. So Will Byers is gonna get the live stream, and then I'm gonna do Richie still probably in a regular time lapse video. I don't know if I'm gonna explain it, like do a little voiceover for it, or if I'm just gonna do a quick time lapse. But I need to know what you guys want to see, because I don't know if you guys want to like me to go back to where it's already sketched and I just come in and color it all, or if you guys would like to see when I actually sketch it out, the drawing process itself. But I think we're gonna go ahead and start getting started here. My pages feel weird. They're like curvy. Also, I went to a Comic Con not too long ago. I think we'll go ahead and start doing some rough sketches, right? Some rough sketch. Little little draft drawings, you know. I went to a Comic Con though here recently, and it was quite interesting because I got to see some people, not a lot of people. I had my baby sister with me, which I don't mind. I love my sisters, both of them. They're great. Shyla, how you doing? I don't know if you're actually watching this or not, but you know, it's whatever. I doubt you are. You don't love me. I'm kidding. I know you do. But I did go to a Comic Con recently, and so I got to talk to some artists out there, and I got to talk to people in Artist Alley and such. And so it was pretty interesting to hear what those guys had to say about my artwork. I always love hearing feedback for art and stuff like that, especially my art in general, because it's mine. That's my baby. But it was interesting to say the least, seeing what those guys had to say about what I had to offer and bring to the table. And yeah, I was pleased, quite pleased with what they had to say. So I've never really done like I don't know what you would call it, like a foreground shot where something's coming at you like that. So it should be interesting here what we're doing. Cause never really done nothing like this. British. Quiet down, broski. My dog is licking himself. I hope you cannot hear that. That would be weird, to say the least. Weird. Um, Trying to wait for more people, but the show must go on at the same time. So we're gonna have to figure this out just a bit. But let's go ahead, swap to my pink pencil. Running short here. Might have to go and get a real one at some point. But we're gonna go ahead and get started just a bit here. So I think I'm gonna draw Will's head right here. I'm trying to have him centered out in the middle of the paper, and it is kind of at an angle. So we have him tilted, but still looking down. So we're gonna have it like that. We're gonna do a line here, and his face goes in the shape of a triangle. So we're gonna do like this little triangle shape here, like so. Now, obviously, he doesn't have a triangle face, but that is where his draw line comes in. That's going to curve there, etc. I'm going to put our circle here for the ear. All right, where that ear is, we're going to go ahead and put a line that comes down this way and then swoops back this way. So his eyes are going to be right here. Same over here on this side. What do you guys think for Stranger Things and where it's come from the beginning to the end? I'd love to know what you guys are thinking about it. How do you think it's going to end? Do you think anyone's going to come back? What do y'all think is going to happen with Max? You think she's going to die? I really, 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 really was hoping that spoilers. I don't know if y'all seen the first part. If you're waiting until the all of it comes out, mute this right quick. But when Max is introduced, I was really hoping it was gonna be Eddie Munson or Billy, because I saw the boots and I was like, those are Billy's boots, and it wasn't Billy, it was Max. But tis what it is, you know what I mean? It is what it is. Let me see these reference pictures here. Gotta get a good idea about William's hair. So I'm gonna start with a bow cut, obviously, because he had that bow. Boy got that bow cut, you know what I'm saying? He doesn't really have the fluff right here like Jonathan does. So we're not really gonna worry about that. So we're just gonna drop it down here like so. And we're just gonna give him a little neck there. Now, based off this image here that we have, give him a torso. We're gonna have an arm socket right here. So there's gonna be a shoulder. Then we're gonna have a bicep, if you want to call it that. No, it's a bicep. Doesn't matter how big it is, it's still bicep, ladies and gentlemen. Have the other arm here in the background. And then we're gonna have his hands right here. So this is gonna be a thumb. We'll come down to the palm here. The palm's gonna open up here. Have one hand, or one hand, one finger, two fingers, three fingers, and four fingers here. And so I do want to make sure that we get all of this here, like so. And obviously, this is gonna connect to his forearm. And I'm not liking the way this looks. Okay. It's all right. It's all right. This is why we do pre-sketches. Not always is the first attempt gonna be what you go with, but it's okay. I'm not upset. We're not mad. We just gotta figure it out. So I know for sure I gotta come up more, right? Because I was too low before. That's why his palm was down here. But to be fair, the palm isn't in the full frame of the actual scene. But I want it to be beautiful because I am a perfectionist. Now, we're gonna do the same thing here. It's a little tilted, right? And he's pointed down like such. Circle here, draw a line here. Gonna come here like this. So from the center line down, and where this jawline is, that's where I'm gonna put my neck, like that. Now, we know shoulder's gonna be right there, right? Now, we need to get the shoulder in an angle that is like three-dimensional-ish. So we know the arm's gonna be this way, but also towards us. So it's gonna be like kind of like this, right? That's how I do something like that. So it's coming towards us. Now, Will isn't that big either. So we're gonna go with the box shape here instead of the actual circles like we did before. So we're gonna do this. We have that triangle here. Maybe come down right here because he is at an angle. So it's gonna be like this. We're gonna draw a chest line right there. Obviously, his traps are gonna come down here, although they're not very big traps. He's not very big or muscular. It is the 80s and stuff like that, though. So huge muscles and things weren't really a big thing, except for like Hollywood, Arnold Schwarzenegger and stuff. Let's get some coffee. But let's go ahead and keep going here. So I know for a fact his arm is coming towards us, right? It's happening, whether we want it to or not. So how I'm gonna get that is what I'm trying to figure out. I've never really done a shot like this before, and I'm not quite sure how to do it. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna open up here for some more references on my computer, and I'm gonna look up Todd Knock drawing Deadpool. And the reason I'm doing that is I want to get an artist that inspires me, someone who has a not the same drawing style as me. Todd Knock's a little more awesome than me. But I know that Deadpool has a lot of in your face gun motions. And so what I'm doing is looking for a reference that's going to work for me. So like over here, for example, I wish I could put it on here. Um, over here, for example, we have this motion right here of him shoving the hot sauce in your face. And so that's kind of the idea I'm trying to get for the hand here for Will Byers. And so I'm gonna open this in another tab. And there's another one where he has a gun. And so I'm gonna open that one in another tab as well. That way I can get that full reference there. And I encourage you guys to do stuff like this. You know, it's not copying, it's not cheating. You know, some people will be like, "Oh, you're cheating." You're not cheating. You're an artist who's looking to learn. And I'm not a professional artist. And even the professional artist they gotta bounce off of each other a lot of times. You know what I'm saying? So for something like this, like he has the hot sauce, right? And it's a shoulder right here. So I know that this shoulder is connecting like this, and the pec is going to be right here, connecting to the top of this shoulder, but also we got the side view of this shoulder right here. So from here, we're coming out not this way. We want it this way, but still not acknowledging the fact that it's coming to the side, right? So we want it to come here. Draw bicep. Then we're going to draw the forearm here. And draw the hands. Okay. Let me take the actual pencil here. I need to rough it in right quick. So I'm gonna go back to the picture of Noah. So I know neck's gonna be right there. It's kind of a tight fit on the shirt there. It's not very droppy. So it's gonna come straight up like so. I know that his cheekbone's gonna pop out there. He's gonna taper in. Now it's not gonna stay like that. I'm just, as I said, I'm roughing stuff in right now. I know he's gonna have eyebrows here as well as here. His eyes are gonna come through here like so. Nose is gonna drop down here. Other eye, gonna bring it right here. Now his lips. I don't like to draw lips a lot. Um, I'm not really sure why. I just like the comic book feel more. I'm gonna go like this. Now, I'm not drawing lips, I'm drawing his teeth. Kind of giving that open mouth feel, like such. Now he does have that bottom lip protruding some, so I will give him that. And with a dimple there. Now over here, I know that his hair is coming in. My cats are drinking water. I'm so sorry. Now, I know he does have the bowl shape, right? So I want to give him that spear cut, right? Like so. But also, it's been tapered down some, so he doesn't really have it too much. So I know for a fact it's going to come in like a bowl right here on the sides. And his ear's going to come out right there too. That is a huge ass ear. Alright, so I'm gonna cut it down like so. Let me get to another reference of Noah. I want to see what his ears look like. I know that sounds weird, but I gotta see what his ears look like. Noah Schnapp. I'm not really sure how to say his last name. I think it's Snap. I'm not sure. It's like, oh, Snap. You know what I mean? I don't know. I'm gonna go 2025. There's a lot of little kid pictures. Okay, here we go. So from this, I can get a better image here. I wish I want to get like a better setup at some point. That way I can get it to where I can actually bring up stuff that I'm looking up for you guys so you guys can see what it is I'm looking at. But I know his eyebrows are here and not that big. His ears gonna come kind of pointy and then drop because they're fat. They're fat at the bottom. So right here, we're gonna erase this. We're gonna erase that like so. Sideburns are gonna come in right here. We're gonna have the top of his head here, doing some hairs coming out there. Now we're gonna have some of these coming in like so. Wow. He also has hair protruding out. So I kind of want to just go every which way. And the lines that we like are the lines we're going to keep. All right, so we're going to do that. I'm going to drop it in here. His chin's a little long in my eyes. So we're going to bring it back some right here, like so. Now, with that being said, he does have the lower part of his chin there as well. I don't want to give him too much muscle that he doesn't have. Again, not saying that he's weak. I'm just saying we got to get it. I want to get it right. I want his physique to match. I don't want it to be Noah's face on like a Billy Hargrove body or something like that. So now that we have that, we go back to that Deadpool reference. Kind of see how to get this arm here. Like so. Now I know his pectorals are gonna come in here, right? He's got his little. This is where his collarbones would be. All right. So then I want to think of it like a tube, right? So if we have my water bottle here, this part here is going to connect to the bicep and it's going to come towards and then have the hand, right? But then the hand is like out more. So I'm kind of trying to think of it like the forearm, right? So if it's a tube, it is going to taper in some. So we're going to go from here to about right here. Do want to bring that out some. His hand's not straight, it's cockeyed just a bit, right? So we're gonna come out right there. All right, I'm gonna go back to the picture of Noah. Right, and so for his hand, basically, we're doing a box shape, right? Obviously, that's a hand, right? You break it up into four. You come out like this, give it a thumb, etc. So it's gonna be the same way here. So what we're doing is much like this, pretty much. So obviously he's going to have his thumb here. He's going to bring it down here. And then we're going to have his fingers here. So we have knuckles there. Right, that's what we're doing here. I want to bring it in right here. That's 3. And pinky right there. And his thumb, I want to kind of shape up a little better. Basically like that. Now his arm, we're gonna start tapering, get it in some. So we do this. Maybe bring his sleeve down a little bit, right? It's not a tight fit. Now his shirt, I know has some lines on it here. I think he has a pocket on his shirt. You know, obviously he has his pockets and his jeans and blah 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 blah. Now, I am gonna take this and erase all this here. I don't want that on the side. I don't want it here either. Now, we got a basic shape. Still not happy with it, but we're gonna figure it out as we go. I think his head's too fucking big, honestly. So I either need to make his body bigger, I think, because his head's fucking huge. Oh, I don't know if I should like scratch this whole thing or not. Okay, I'm gonna do this. I know some of you are getting upset with me now. I know. I'm gonna get upset with myself too. This is all the stuff you see behind the scenes. This is all the things you don't get to see, honestly, because I get pissed off with myself. This is why, for a long time, I did the videos of me just coloring everything, so you got to see the product after it was made. Now, his head is good. I like his face. Let's build off of that, right? So, right here, we're gonna do this, right? So the hand's gonna be here. This is where his hand's gonna be. This is gonna be his pectoral now. It's gonna drop down with the shirt. Now, with that being said, maybe we should bring this arm out. Maybe that's what I'm not liking. Oh, I have a side view of that hand there. All right. It's coming out like something here. It's coming out like something. Shit, maybe. All right. I think I'm gonna make his thumb this index finger here. I want to drop through with the fingers here, 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 and then we won't really show the pinky, but we'll emphasize that it's there, right? So we'll do this. So from here, palm there, we can get his wrist. So this would be where his shirt comes in here. Right? It's all like a puzzle. That's what art is. Art's a big ass puzzle. So, oops, I hit the camera and the tripod a little bit. So now we have the chest, right? We know where his arms are. Chest is gonna come in there. Cavity right there. Cavity here. Right. So then we have his abdominals right there. As we said earlier, Will's not very big and built, right? So we're just gonna bring this arm in here. The sleeves connect there. All right. Let me grab a marker. I think we're gonna start inking actually. All right. Yeah. Some markers. And I was gonna say this for another video, but personally, I need to see what I'm doing. Right? I need to see what I'm gonna keep and what I'm gonna get rid of. So I know for a fact, I'm keeping these eyes. Okay. So eyebrow's gonna come down here. Let me put this away before I fuck something up. All right, I know his nose looks pretty good to me. Okay. His ear here. Oh, I hit the tripod again. My bad. I see. Sorry if I get a little bit quiet. I'm just putting in some lines here for obviously the collar of the shirt here. I'm also trying to concentrate on what it is I'm actually trying to attempt to do here. So I'm taking that line there, dropping this line here. Okay, okay. We're getting somewhere now. Let me get to the picture of Noah. See what I'm looking at here. Okay. So I'm gonna put a wrinkle here. We can even go like that to signify that collarbone there, as we stated before. Okay. All right. Still not too happy with it, but we're gonna see how it turns out. Now over here, this one's gonna be a lot easier. All right, so we gotta get that hand in. Let's see how we're gonna do that there. I gotta get that side profile of that hand. How am I gonna do that? How am I gonna do that? Thinking. I'm trying to find a good reference photo for that hand right there. Let's see. Oh, here we're gonna go. Oh, you know what? Here we go. Right here, right here. Let's go ahead and zoom in here. Now, I know for a fact this thumb's gonna go right here. Gonna be the palm of his hand here. Mhm. I don't know if I'm liking that. Let's see. I'm literally looking up a Star Wars picture right now. Let's see if I can find someone using the Force. You know what? That's perfect. My goodness. I got a phone call. Shyla, leave me alone. It's my sister. I love you. Go away right now. I'm trying to record here. All right. I got his hand. I'm not going to do this. I'm going to switch our way. And I'm going to go. Oh, oh. I almost used the wrong thing. All right. Go like this. All right, so I'm gonna go here, like so. Okay, that's not too terrible. Not too terrible. Let me erase all this shit. Pardon my language once again. Okay, okay. We're getting somewhere, guys. We're getting somewhere. Now, you see, I don't like this, right? But you guys might. And that's all that matters. Art and beauty is in the eye of the beholder. You know? That's what somebody told me. I might not like it, but one of you guys might like it. Beauty is in the eye of the beholder. Oh, I'm shaking the whole table over here. Now, let's get back to this brush tip here. Gonna try to add in the shadows and shadings here. All right, now in this scene, we know that there is fire here in the background, right? There's flames, there's fire, there's confusions. No, no, please. Oh my goodness, I love my animals. I swear, I promise, I love them. But goodness, we're in the home stretch now. Do not ruin this for me. Now we do have objects here. I believe it's a flipped over car. So what I am gonna do, I'm not gonna give it a full feature, right? I am gonna do this. trying to get more of a background going here. I would hate to just like completely cover the background, but I'm trying to get something here for you guys. Just a little something. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I hate drawing cards. It's one of the things I'm bad at. Me drawing cards is like Rob Liefeld drawing feet. You know what I'm saying? Like, it doesn't really make no sense. But it's all right. It's all right. We're gonna figure this out together. No, I need. Oh, drew on my finger. Drew on my finger. I need one of these. I need this, and I believe this. Maybe this. All right. So, right off the bat. All right. We got buildings and darkness over here. All right. Oh, maybe I'm gonna draw some feet over here. That was like shit, honestly. Part of me wishes I had a paintbrush right now. Honestly, right now I'm debating if I want to go ahead and just do the whole thing while I'm right here. Just do one huge ass video. But I have no clue right now. As you can hear my dog aggressively licking his nether regions. Brutus, please. I know I tell you to do that in your room all the time, but right now I need you to not do it in your room, my boy. I need you to not do that right now. Yeah, I'm taking shit on this. Hmm. I'm trying to figure out how I want to do all this stuff, guys. Stop that. Mm, mm. I'm trying something here, guys. I know it looks like I'm fucking shit up right now. All right, put that away. No more Sharpie. Let's go ahead. We're gonna get this bad boy right here. We're gonna go ahead and do this. I'm thinking, I'm observing, I'm looking, I'm thinking. You know what? I think we're gonna do this. Give me 1 second. All right. We've been recording for 63 minutes. And we got this piece of garbage. Okay, I didn't remember what these look like because I don't remember right now. I'm not gonna lie. Okay, let's see. I'm gonna do this on the page right here because we're already bled through. I already know it. All right, that's that. Good grief. All right. I think we're gonna go full black and white on this one. I've never done a black and white drawing before. All right, so these are the warmer colors. Yes, these come out like brownish. All right, keep those there. Let's take these right now. I'm just gonna start doing stuff here. I'm not gonna lie, you guys. I'm not really sure what I'm doing, but I'm kind of just trusting the process right now. Sometimes that's what makes shit work. You know what I mean? So we're gonna see what happens. This looks kind of cool right now. I'm not gonna lie. check any comments. Yo, I got a couple of comments. I'm so sorry, you guys. I didn't even see these. Bro, shout out to you guys. Love this. Bro, you're the best. Shareberry, you're the best. I was like feeling all types of doubt about this shit, dude. No lie, no kidding. All right, I think I want to go ahead and start. I think I made a happy accident with this. You know what I mean? Like, this is probably something I would never really usually release on my channel. Like, this would go in the garbage. But as I said, I think I made a happy accident. I want it to seem like there's a glare here. So I'm gonna come back with black here. I'm just that way you get the silhouette of a car here. All right, kind of looks cool. Not gonna lie, kind of looks fire. No pun intended. But I need another sheet of paper now. I've never really used these white ones a lot. I don't like them. I need to get a regular like whiteout gel pen or something. So we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna come here. All right, so we come here and go this. And come here and hit it with the go. Just a bit there. All right. I think we actually kind of figured it out here, guys. Honestly, we might have done it. We might have done made a miracle happen here. Just like they saying the It Show, a mother effing miracle. That's what we're looking at right here. A mother flipping miracle, guys. That's what this is. Brutus, I promise I'll take you for the longest walk right now here in a minute. All right, you guys. Believe we are finished. I actually like how this looks kind of blacked out, so I'm gonna come right here and I'm actually gonna sign my name with the white. There we go. There you have it, boys and girls. The finished Will Byers. Let me know what you guys think below. I'm not sure how it came out myself, but if you like it, let me know. I love you guys. Peace out. Bye bye.